you to like and smash that subscribe button.
Baby doll made this cookbook. So when we start cooking, even though we fly by the seat of our pants a lot, we go and snatch out the cookbook that she made. We're gonna make a pie. We're gonna make that pie right there. But we're gonna fly by the seat of our pants and add to it. We're gonna fix this thing up. Now, every good cook might start with a recipe, but the good ones fly by the seat of their pants just a little bit. Hey, and sometimes you hit it, sometimes you miss it. Well, I'm a coconut guy. Baby doll ain't no coconut person. She'll cook me a homemade coconut pie every once in a while. She'll fix me a homemade coconut, sour cream coconut cake.
German chocolate.
She'll make a German chocolate. Whatever I want, she'll make. The kids love a sour cream coconutless cake. They like her to make that sour cream cake with no coconut in it. So she'll make it every once in a while and make half of it coconut for me. But I like coconut. I'll eat it. I'll stop and get me a coconut bar every once in a while. Almond Joy bound. I'll buy them little old rainbow planks, you know, them pink and white ones and chocolate ones. We got coconut in them. I like coconut that good. I'll buy one of them planks every while. Well, we're going to make a coconut pie. Now, the ingredients to this coconut pie is relatively simple. The recipe calls for 1.5 cups of sugar. Well, that's just a little too sweet for being baby doll. So we cut the sugar down by at least by 1/2 cup. She says the last time we cooked it, we cooked about 3/4 of a cup in it. 1/2 cup of Bisquick, but we use just regular old plain self-rising flour. Calls for 1/2 stick of butter, cup of buttermilk, vanilla flavoring, and 3 eggs. We fixed to put it all together in my mixing bowl back there. And it says put it in a blender in the recipe. We don't have a blender in the motor home, so I'm gonna put it together with that mixer right there. But right there it is. Hey, Elsie, the Buttermilk cow. She's been around about as long as I can remember. Elsie, the Buttermilk cow. That is buttermilk. It's gonna be a buttermilk pie. We'll show you them ingredients put together in a few minutes. Hey.
You ready?
Yeah, we're going to get this buttermilk pie going. First of all, we're going to start out with 1 cup of sugar. Calls for 1.5 cups. I'm just going to do 1 cup because it's a little too sweet. So we're just going to go with 1 cup of sugar. Notice mine and Mama's sugar stuff and flour. She got this popping lock stuff. Where'd you get this stuff from?
QVC.
QVC.
My #1 shopping.
I watch a lot of these YouTubers, and they've turned into YouTube QVC. Hey, they're pumping their product, what they can get from Amazon. Anyway, I'm going with 1 cup of sugar rather than 1.5 cups. Hey.
Move that to the back where they can see.
Huh?
Move your sugar to the back.
Oh, I am.
Where they can see.
But you see that container that sugar in? Hey, it fits in the cabinet up there fine. I got my flour. You know how to tell if you're a real Southerner? If you got as much grits as you got flour, you might be a redneck Southerner. But then we're gonna go with 1/2 cup of flour. A little bit too much.
Y'all see my lingerie chest over there? I was short of room, and that's part of our extra bedroom furniture in the house. So I got him to put it in, and it works just fine.
There's the flour. Now, I can take this and melt my 1/2 stick of butter in it.
Now, one way that you can do this, we packed up our blender, so we, it was just something we didn't have to have in here. But when I'm at the house, I could put it all in a blender, everything, even don't even melt the butter. In just a few minutes, stick it all in there, blend it, pour it over in the pan. So you that are home, you can do it that way.
Hey, we at home, we just don't have a blender.
Yeah. We are in our home at the time. We're building a new one, but we're taking our time because we love this living in the RV, traveling. But if you think about it, we're in our 70s. And this, you just don't know when God's going to call you. And Mike says if I was to die before he did, he would never get out of this. He would always travel like this, but
They could just, my youngest could just dig a hole big enough to push this here, drive the motorhome off in it, and just bury me in it. They wouldn't even have to embalm me or do nothing. They just put me in the bed back there, drive off in the hole, and cover us up.
But me, I'm not an RV woman without my RV husband. So if something happened to him, we got to finish the house. I love my youngins, but I don't want to live with them.
Let's see. Just pour this butter over in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Half stick, 1 cup of buttermilk. I just had to show y'all that Elsie buttermilk. I had some open. Elsie the cow. That's a border milk cow. She's been around since I was a little boy. Let's see, 3 eggs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get these 3 cackleberries in here. One.
I've taught you well, haven't I? To crack them in a bowl first.
Yeah, but the reason y'all crack them in a bowl, y'all didn't refrigerate them.
No. I've seen it in ones you buy at the store. I crack them because sometimes you have them little red specks in them.
I don't see how those cage eggs get rooster tracks in. You say it does.
It does, but it's not often. But I've had it.
All right, I'm gonna show y'all a trick.
What?
This is Baker's vanilla. What does it say? How much vanilla? 1 teaspoon of vanilla. That cap is a teaspoon, right?
I don't know. That's the way I use it. I always put it.
That's the way Baby Doll has always done it.
1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons.
1 teaspoon. Vanilla's what it calls for. But that's the way Baby Doll has always measured that.
I do.
The cap is a teaspoon. All right. We ready to mix this thing up, ain't we? I think it's ready to pour up, don't you?
Well, you got to get your coconut in it.
It won't take long to put a little coconut in there.
Yeah.
Where's that?
That glass pan's up there.
Ah, yeah. The one I'm looking for right here. Look at that pie pan right there. You gonna pour that up in that pie pan?
You know how old that is?
Oh, wow.
That was Mama's.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Two of them? The two of them?
Mm-hmm.
Would you use that one or that other one?
That one.
We don't use that one right there. That was her mother's. That's an old pie pan.
Glass.
Glass pie plate. All right, I need to put a little coconut in this. So let me get my coconut.
Mm.
You don't want coconut in it?
Mm-mm.
I got it in there. Well, this makes the finest coconut pie. Quick coconut pie.
He could take me a little out, but he won't.
I don't have nothing to bake it in. I'll make you one if you want one. There ain't nothing to it. My goodness. And we ain't got room enough.
Look at there. He's ruining it.
I don't know.
Make you clean your mess up. You don't want to put it so strong you can't taste it.
What? Coconut?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I figured I got enough coconut.
See if it's sweet enough.
Huh?
Have you tasted, see if it's sweet enough?
I know it's sweet enough.
Okay.
That coconut sweet. Raw egg. Raw egg.
I got a friend. She's been a friend of mine for years. I ain't wanting that.
Taste it, see it.
I'm not. It's got coconut in it. She would drink. She would pop a raw egg in her mouth 2 or 3 times a day. She thought it was healthy, and she done all the healthy things that she could. And bless her heart, she's just a few years older than I am, but she, little old bitty thing, she's got Alzheimer's. She thought that would keep her from getting any of that stuff.
You just pour that up into the pie plate.
See it?
That's it. Cook it on 350.
Let me get it up close where they can see it up close.
Cook it on
See it?
350. Now my trailer ain't exactly level, so it's gonna be a little bit taller right back here on the back side there. All right, let me turn this thing on 350.
We got that oven up there, that compassionate oven.
I don't know why they want you to open and close the door. But all I gotta do is set it in. I'll show you setting it in a few minutes when that oven gets warmed up. We're gonna put this buttermilk pie in the oven if I can not spill it. We're gonna put her up here and cook her for about 30 minutes.
Maybe you won't have the accident we had with the chicken dumplings.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Well, we good to go. You just got to put away your stuff now. There it is. Finished product. Coconut pie. Buttermilk coconut pie. Ooh, it's going to be good. I'm going to let it cool just a little bit, and I'm going to get me a hot piece and a glass of milk. Milk on the rocks to go with my coconut pie. And there it is. That coconut pie. See the little strings of coconut in it right there and all over. Oh, coconut pie and milk on the rocks. We ready to eat that. I'm finna eat that. Try that. Hey, you talking about good coconut pie. If you like coconut, it's the way to go. Buttermilk pie with coconut in it. Buttermilk coconut pie. There it is. I done ate about 1/4 of that pie in one sitting. It's good.
Glad I made this journey with you.
If you like my Papa's channel, Road Maps and Chaos, make sure to to like and smash that subscribe button.
We pray we'll see you in the rapture.